Bigotry trivia time. Grab your friends and play it online. With Ali and Gina and Taco just for you. It's bigotry trivia time, and we're feeling alright. Okay, come on, let's play.
Hello, welcome. Oh, that's loud. Sorry. Hello, welcome, everybody. Happy Friday evening. My name is Ali with Baig Entertainment. Thank you so much for joining us for our special Pierogi fundraiser night. I'm going to tell you all about this wonderful dog here in just a second. But before I dive into details, it's been a while, so even if you've played trivia with us in the past, make sure that you join the game site that you see at the bottom of the screen here. Crowd.live is the internet address. You can open that up on any internet browser. You can play from your phone, which is actually what we recommend. Once you go to crowd.live, it's going to ask you for a game code. Tonight's game code is Pierogi. Look at that. Make sure you spell it like I did. I think I spelled it right. Yeah, P-I-E, Pierogi. P-I-E-R-O-G-I. Once you get to the website, whether you clicked on the link or you're getting there manually like I'm showing you right now, once you're there, you're just going to want to type in these 4 pieces of information. The top one where it says enter your nickname. This is going to be your team name tonight. Whoa! So whatever you put on that blank is going to show up publicly. Keep that in mind. Secondly, is your email address. Now, everything else beyond the first blank is completely private. I'm the only one that'll see it. And the reason we ask for your email address is in case you are one of the winners tonight, because we do have some awesome prizes up for grabs. We need to know who to contact. And a lot of times your team name is not reflective of who you may actually be. Last but not least, just because I always like to see where people are joining from. If you want to let us know the city, the state that you're playing from. I know Pierogi actually lives in Indiana. We're right outside of Chicago. And I know we have some friends, at least one friend, I believe, joining us from Canada tonight. So let's see where we're at.
There's some good people in the chat.
Oh, good. The chat's going?
Yeah.
Awesome. So once you see this screen, this is the game will begin shortly. We're all set. There's nothing else that you need to do. You just want to hang tight. I'm going to give people time to join the video, time to join the game. Once again, I've been hosting events for a long time still, but we haven't done any public ones in a little while, so I apologize. And I want to make sure that right now everybody takes their time, get on the website. And I'm going to tell you about what we're doing here. But before I do, I'll introduce everybody else in the room. My wife, Gina, is here.
Hello.
Taco is there in the back sleeping. Is Pierre in the room still?
He is in the room. He's by the door.
We'll show him a little bit. But this guy, come here, Mozzie.
Muzzy, go. Hey, here. Take the shrimp.
Oh, yeah. We got to introduce somebody, especially if you haven't been on trivia in a while. This is Mozzie. His name was Mazda. We got him from the same rescue that we picked Pierre up from. He was found living under a car in Chicago, and that happened to be a Mazda. He's not happy. There you go. So they called him Mazda. We fostered him for approximately 1 day before Gina said, Ollie, you're going to adopt him, aren't you? And I said yes. So we did. So now all 3 pups are here in this house. And honestly, I was already thinking of what we could do for Pierogi when I heard about what happened. And it was the dogs. They came to me and they said, Ollie, listen the fuck up. Don't mess around. You get online and you host some trivia. Don't even think about it. And they said, to be fair, we'll hang out with you. We'll hang out, put the camera on us. People can look, they look really cute right now. So they're going to be with us all night here, just in case you hear them barking. And I do definitely want to make that note tonight because we're redoing the floors in the room that I'm in. So if they bark, it's going to be loud. I promise I'll mute it really quickly. But with all of that said, thank you guys so much for being here tonight. I'm actually going to throw it back on the taco cam, but I'm going to be reading some information to you about Pierogi. I just don't want you staring at my face while I read. So here's something much cuter. And let me tell you, right down below the taco cam, which is not as important, we see the most adorable English Bulldog I've ever seen, Pierogi. And Pierogi is one of 3 dogs in that family, the youngest of the 3 dogs. At 4 years old. She's the sweetest, goofiest personality of them all, and literally, as you can see here, looks like the Polish dumpling she's happily named after. Now, recently, during one of her normal Zoomies, where she excitedly runs inside after having gone to the bathroom, and honestly, I don't think I need to explain Zoomies for anybody on this chat, but they heard audible popping noises. They weren't sure what was going on, but she was limping off and on. They did different medications, different x-rays. It was finally recommended that she saw an orthopedic veterinarian. To their dismay, she has 2 ruptured cranial cruciate ligaments, one in each back leg. One alone is horrible. She has 2, one in each leg, and has to have surgery on each. The worst part is, not the worst part, the worst part is the dog's in pain. A tough part for the humans involved is that the surgery for each leg is between $6,000 and $6,800. Something everybody can be, I think, familiar with. One of the owners of Pierogi was laid off at the beginning of the pandemic, and they canceled their pet insurance. It was something that seemed, we can get that back when we can, and these things happen. So we're looking at an incredible amount of money that is nothing compared to Pierogi. Look at the face. Look at it. But we want to help. So that's what we're doing here tonight. We're going to be playing trivia. Now, that's the fun part. Now, the great part is we're going to be here. We're having fun. That's great. If you just want to hang out and, spread the word about Pierogi, do us a favor. Just share the GoFundMe on your page, on your Facebook page, on your Twitter. I don't know. We do have a Twitter, right? We should do that. Our 6 followers. Share it out if you could. Obviously, not everybody's in a financial position to be able to help in that way, and nobody's ever expected to. Any single thing, any telling your friends, hey, here's something maybe you want to help out with. Anything you can do to help is appreciated. And honestly, just being here and giving us some levity on a Friday night, having some fun, playing some trivia. So, thank you guys for being here. We are going to get started.
Oh, I just want to say, Pierogi's moms, Corey and Christina, are wonderful, beautiful people inside and out, and we love them, and
I guess
they deserve good things to happen.
Yeah, so that's a fantastic point. Pierogi, while being the most adorable dog on the internet over here, is not just a random dog that I found. Corey and Christina, Pierogi and Chorizo and Bert's incredible owners, were our next door neighbors for about a year when we lived in Lamont. Gina worked at Pollyanna at the same time. You guys worked together, right? You and Christina? Yeah, kind of. Anyway, we were at Pollyanna every single night hanging out. And I've held Pierogi many times right here for about 6 seconds until she wanted down. So we know this dog, we love this dog, and even if you haven't had the opportunity to meet her, I'm so glad that you're here hanging out with us. So with all of that said, thank you to my friends that are on here tonight. I'm getting texts. Apparently Aurora, the cat, is very interested in Pierogi. So hi, Aurora. I'd like to meet you one day. That'd be great. Thank you guys so much for being here. That's enough of me rambling. We're going to get this game started. If you've played trivia with us online in the past, it's going to feel familiar, even though it might take a second to get back into the groove. So let me tell you how it works. Tonight's trivia is general knowledge, in that there are questions from all sorts of categories, but I will tell you there are healthy helpings of dog questions, all about canines, and for whatever reason, I think I was hungry. There are a lot of food and beverage questions too, but there are some completely random general knowledge questions thrown in. We've got some easy questions, we've got some tough questions. They're all mixed up. Nothing's categorized. We're going to keep you on your toes. Now, the aim of the game here is to finish with the most points to be in first place and win yourself a fantastic prize. We have 2 sponsors for tonight's trivia fundraiser. There's a coffee company that I've been hearing about, is it Downtown Coffee? Downtime Coffee, I think it is. Downtime Coffee is sponsoring tonight's trivia event to the tune of gift cards for first, second, and third place. In addition, first, second, and third, and I'm going to see how many I have left. I think I might have 5 cards. We've got coupons for free Dan's Pizza. Now, Dan's Pizza has been the most incredible sponsor for a lot of our online events since the beginning of the pandemic. So I'm very excited that Kevin was able to help us out tonight as well. If you guys haven't checked them out, they're in Downers Grove, very close to Lyle, right off of 355 on Maple. The most delicious pizza you'll ever have. And if you finish in first through maybe 5th tonight, we'll see how many I have. I'll give them all away. You're going to win yourself a free pizza. So all of that to say, yeah, we're here to have fun. We're supporting Pierogi, but there are some prizes up for grabs, which means no cheating. I wish I didn't even have to say this, but no Googling answers, no looking anything up. I'm going to ask the question. You won't have much time even if you try. So just keep it fair and honest. Let's all have some fun. With that said, here's how the scoring works. I'm going to ask the question. You'll see it on the screen. I'm going to read it to you, and then I'll start the question timer, at which point you'll have 20 seconds to select the answer that you believe is correct. You don't have to type any answers tonight. Every question is going to be multiple choice. So one of the 4 answers on the screen will be correct. 3 of them will be wrong. All you have to do is choose the answer you believe is correct and lock it in as quickly as you can, because the sooner you answer, if you're correct, the more points you'll earn. Now be careful, once you click on an answer, you can't switch to a different answer. If you hit A, you're going to be locked in for A, etc., and so on for every single question. Do be careful because of that. But on the opposite end of that spectrum, if you have no idea what the answer is, take a wild guess. We don't take any points away if you're wrong at any point during this game. So no excuses to leave anything blank or not answer any questions. We'll give you updates on the standings throughout the night. Anything else to add?
Let's play.
Let's play. Yeah, sorry. I'm rambling. But I haven't looked at the chat at all, so I just want to do that really quickly. Hey, John J. Lindsay Davis, welcome! Stephanie H., long time no see. Hey, Jen Sterna, that's a drink. Corey Valentine, there she is. Thanks for being here. Steph Curtis, thank you for being here. Tell the Twins Street Team, coming soon. Andrew Bergoni, what's up? And Aurora, and Zeus, maybe. I still don't believe that cat exists. Thank you guys so much for being here. This is great.
Jen Widener.
Oh, I'm missing. I didn't see certain
Jess
people.
and John.
Oh, yeah. Jen Widener. You snuck in there. Thank you for being here. Maybe Tommy Jeff if you're there as well. Jess and John, thanks for being here. Let's have some fun. Here's our first question of the night. Now, if you've been with us at all before, you're going to know this is a practice question. This one's not worth any points. It's just for fun. So don't worry if you don't know the answer to this super tough question. Here's our first question of the evening. What is the name of your host tonight? What is my name? All right. Is it Pierogi, Chorizo, Bert, or Ali? What is the name of your host tonight? That's me. 20 seconds to answer once the timer begins. Once again, this question doesn't matter. This question doesn't count for points. Even if you're correct, you're not earning anything. And as I mentioned, if you're wrong, you never lose anything. Hi, friends. Hey, Jess. Oh, thank you, Gina. Oh, is Pierre? Can I hold him for a
I
minute?
have to open the door and you just like, no.
Oh, he likes being here. Oh. Here's our boy. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. This guy's a little grumpy because. Oh, sorry about the green screen, everybody. This is Pierre. Oh. He's ready for bed.
Oh God.
But so that graphic eye warning, he had an eye removed last week. And he's healing really, really well. But he's grumpy. He wants to go to bed. But he did.
Wasn't camera ready.
Well, he came in here demanding that we let him in. All right. Everybody's in. Everybody did not say Ali. 4 people said pierogi. Honestly, I wish I could just give a bunch of points for that, but it doesn't matter. The correct answer is D. Great job, everybody. All right. Rock and roll. We're going to dive into question number 2. I told you I was hungry writing questions. As of this year, Totinos, if you're listening, get an idea. Which of these is not a flavor offered by Totino's Pizza Rolls? Which of these can you not yet, Totinos, buy at the store? Not a real flavor. Which of these? Takis Fuego, cheeseburger, triple meat, or Hawaiian? Which of these can you not yet buy?
Whether or not this exists, I don't know the answer. I want a Takis.
Takis Fuego.
So much.
Yes. Jeff is here too. Tommy said the brew. Oh, thank you. Hey, Jeff. Not a sponsor.
But we're interested.
Yeah.
If you're listening.
If anybody knows Totino himself, let me know. 4 people said there is not a Takis Fuego. 11 people said Hawaiian. Gina's going to be very excited to hear that there is a Takis Fuego. There is not yet a Hawaiian. So great job. Everybody that put D, you are off to a great start. And if you didn't put D, that's fine. There's only one question. Okay, our first dog question. What country is the Shiba Inu native to? Did Adam just get one of these? Did he get a Shiba Inu? What country is the Shiba Inu native to? Is it Japan, India, Australia, or Afghanistan? His isn't a Shiba, is it?
I don't think so. It might be a mix, but you're roaming around the world, buddy.
Today was the first day since his surgery that I felt like Pierre had, in my opinion, more energy than he's had since his eye has gone bad. Right, so he was dealing with a bad eye for a really long time, and they finally said, "Hey, it's not going to get any better. Let's take it out." And today we went out, take him outside. And Mozzie always runs around, but Pierre ran and jumped like he was a young 13-year-old, not the 16-year-old grandpa that he is. But he was rolling and having a great time. Everybody's in. Everybody said Japan, with the exception of one person who said India. That's okay. There's no points for answering incorrectly, taken off, so it doesn't matter. But if you put A, you got some points. Some notes I added here. Shiba Inu is the smallest of the 6 original and distinct Spitz breeds native to Japan. I don't know the other ones. Question number 4. I'm going to do this one pretty quickly because it's easy if you have too much time. Which of these is not a U.S. state capital? 4 cities, 3 of them are capitals. Which one's not a state capital? Is it Boston, Los Angeles, Nashville, or Springfield? Yeah, nice. Do you remember? So obviously it's been a while since we were doing general knowledge online trivia, but the gifts, they've added so many more gifts that I can find. Anytime I did a question about the states, it was always either Ilana from Broad City with the flag, or it was Will Ferrell on the talk show just waving the flag. It was one of those 2 gifts every time. So 2 people said Boston, 2 people said Nashville, 11 people said LA, Los Angeles, the correct answer. Sacramento, right? I'm so confident if I'm not on camera. Great job. The 11 people that said LA. I was going to say hi to Hudson, but I have to imagine he's sleeping, right? Go upstairs, wake up Hudson, tell him I said hi. Thank you. Question number 5. Approximately how long is a dog's pregnancy or gestation period? And yes, I did this question just so I could add this picture. Is it 9 weeks, 14 weeks, 19 weeks, or 24 weeks?
Ooh.
Look at that little puppy.
I know.
That's where like their eyes aren't even open
Oh,
yet.
baby.
Oh, I just came out.
Freshly hatched. His birds. Oh no.
What?
Hudson has a fever.
Does he need cowbell? Bad joke. But still. All right, everybody's in. Here's an interesting one. So, hold on. Let me make sure I didn't do this right. Didn't do this wrong. Oh, no, I did it right. The correct answer here, dog's gestational period is typically 9 weeks. 58 to 68 days. 58.
9 weeks to great
Perfection in 9 weeks.
That's
9
such
months.
a short amount of time.
You get this. All right. You think it'd be better. Question number... 5's over. So we're going to take our first look at the standings, which also means a look at the puppies. That's why we do it so often. Oh, and they're not there. So here we go. Currently in first place is Lindsay. I'm guessing that's Lindsay Davis. Currently in second, the Angelicas, Artie and Winnie. In third, the Wet Bandits. Haven't seen that name in a while. Love to see it. Jen Widener in fourth, Jeff D in fifth. It's over, Banana Can in sixth. Rescue Pet Collection Society. Is that our team name in seventh?
That's me.
Is that seriously you?
I'll play just for fun.
I didn't know you were playing, and I thought that team name would be perfect for us. Jen Sterna's in 8th, Steffi Starr in 9th, Smells Like Victory and Cheese in 10th, Ejo Numero Uno in 11th, what's up? Corey and Christina in 12th, hello, Miss Laraca and Company, Butch Van Dyke and the Pups, Snot's Got Nothing on Taco in 14th, and Pepe in 15th. All right, here we go. Question number 6. It's a board game question. A standard U.S. Scrabble set contains how many tiles for the letter A? How many A's are there in a regular Scrabble set? Is it 6, 8, 9, or 11? Wait, this doesn't seem right. Oh, yeah, that's right. All right. Everybody's in. One person said 6. 6 people said 8. 7 people said 9. One person said 11. There are 9 A's. If you put them all next to each other, it just sounds like this. Question number 7. Jesus, what's wrong with me? In 1998, Pepsi introduced their own Dr. Pepper style soda. Named what? In an effort to compete with Coke's Dr. Pepper style, Mr. Pibb. What did Pepsi introduce in 1998 to try and compete with Dr. Pepper? Was it Dr. Peps, Dr. Blast, Dr. Dew, or Dr. Slice?
I have no recollection.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I do love a Mr. Pibb, though.
So crazily enough, this won't give anything away, but the correct answer, even though I had never heard of it, and you just said you had never heard of it, introduced in 1998 and was produced until 2009. It was around for 11 years.
How?
I mean, I don't eat a lot of soda. I'm literally drinking Coke Zero and rum. 3 people said Dr. Peps, which I love, honestly. 8 people said Dr. Blast, and 3 people said Dr. Slice, which actually is the correct answer. I think they have a drink called Slice, right? That's their lemon lime soda. Yeah, their lemon lime is their Slice, and so they did Dr. Slice. I don't know what they did to make it a doctor, if it had to go through med school or what. Question number 8. What type of pocket-sized pooch did Reese Witherspoon's character tote around in the 2001 film Legally Blonde? What kind of dog was it? Was it a Bichon Frise, a Chihuahua, a Maltese, or a Shih Tzu? Oh, man. We did... So I think last year we did Taco's ancestry, his DNA, and I think we shared that he's a Pomapoo, right? 75% Pomeranian, 25% Poodle. Like 20% Poodle and then 5% whatever is literally what it says. 5%, okay. We just did Pierre's. We just finally got it back, and he's...
A blend of 3 perfect breeds. A perfect blend of 3 breeds.
Also, in case you've never seen, this is how Pierre lays down because of his bad back legs. So he puts his front side down first, and then his back side slowly joins the party. So I'm going to leave that on while we show that pretty much everybody knew she had a little Chihuahua. What was his name? Bruce? Brewster. Thank you. Chihuahua. Brewster. Great job. That movie is 21 years old. Lindsay, get out of here.
2001.
I didn't need to hear that. I'm fairly certain those are all fake sodas. Yeah. Question number 9. Once again, food. Which of these is not a dish traditionally made from raw meat or fish? Can I ask meat questions on Fridays right now? Which of these is not a dish made from raw meat or fish? Is it carpaccio, ceviche, saltimbocca, or tartare? I have a feeling Miss Laraka's going, I know, and there's a hand in the air. I know. We don't have Slice in Canada? Well, we have Slice in the U.S., but I've never bought one. Have you ever purchased a Slice? I used to drink...
pizza.
I used to do gin and Squirt. Remember Squirt? I think Squirt's still around.
I don't care for that name.
That's like when you can't even afford Slice, which I didn't even know about. You buy
There's
Squirt.
There's a lot of lemon lime sodas.
Oh, I thought Pierre was going to go down. All right, we'll
He's working on it.
revisit the Pierre situation in a second. So everybody's in. The correct answer, the one that's not made from raw meat or fish, is saltimbocca, which is traditionally veal wrapped in prosciutto and then marinated. But carpaccio, ceviche, and tartare are raw. Question number 10. Oh, quick update on the Pierre laying down situation. According to the American Kennel Club, what breed of dog was the most popular in the U.S. in 2019? But I looked. It's basically always the most popular after mixed breed. So mixed breed is always the first. After mixed breed, what is the most popular breed of dog in the U.S.? Is it Boston Terrier, German Shepherd, Golden Retriever, or Labrador Retriever? Thank you. Yeah. All right. We are splitting this to is... Oh, heads up, 7-Up? 50. Wait, what's 50-50, Andrew? Mr. Slice had a successful thesis defense. And that's how he became Dr. Slice.
50-50 is grapefruit and lime.
Oh.
You would probably like that.
I would like that. Okay, so one person said German Shepherd, 8 people said Golden Retriever, 6 people said Labrador Retriever. The correct answer, after mixed breed, I think the statistic that I found said pretty much every year since 1994, the most popular is the Labrador Retriever. The Labrador
What an upset.
Retriever. 6 people got that. I actually checked a couple different places that did these studies, and it's dependent on who responds, but
I guess golden retrievers are like American's golden dog, but labs, there's more labs
yeah,
probably.
I agree.
In rescues.
All right, so everybody's in. We are going to take a look at the standings, and I'm going to give you guys a moment here if you want to refill your drinks or use the restroom, or if you don't need to do either of those things, what you could do is jump down in the description of this video and click on the donate link if you haven't done that yet and you'd like to, but by no means are you expected to. We just want to help this little girl here. So here is no dog, but here are the standings currently. In first place is Lindsay, Jen Widener in second, and the Angelicas, Artie and Winnie, currently in third. Everybody else, take a look, see where you're at. We're going to get started with the next round here in just a second. Gina just went to grab a drink for us, as you can tell, because these dogs do not care that I exist at this moment. So take a moment, get yourself situated. I'm going to look through these comments because I haven't been able to see them for a while because our Bobby was able to find Ruby Red Squirt. Wow. Oh, yeah, Lindsay, I love Labrador Retrievers. Those people here on the remote kids. Oh, I miss a live chat. So, we're going to dive into the next set of questions here. But I did want to just take a quick second to say thank you to Dan's Pizza. Once again, if you guys haven't checked them out anyway and you're in the area, I highly recommend it. You don't even have to do the double decker, which is a pizza and then essentially a pizza on top like that. It's not a deep dish. It's not a stuffed. It's the Dan's double decker. If you haven't had it, you should try it. And if you win tonight in one of the top places, you'll be able to. So with that said, also don't forget Downtime Coffee sponsoring tonight. All right, here we go. Question number 11. Speaking of dogs, speaking of board games, which of the following dog breeds is or has been a player game token in the original board game Monopoly? Not one of the million expansions. Which of these dogs was a classic token in the original Monopoly? Is it a Scottish Terrier, a Dachshund, a French Bulldog, or a Pomeranian? Thank you very much.
I just sent a GIF of him to someone.
Oh, really?
Moneybags, yeah.
So I've been told we've already raised over $200 from this event. You guys, you're incredible.
Thank you.
This is so fantastic. If there are 2 people in the world that I could help, it'd be any 2 people. But if there were 2 people I had to pick, it would be Corey and Christina and Pierogi and Bert and Chorizo. So thank you guys so much just for being here. Again, if you're just hanging out, having fun, I'm glad you're here. If you're somebody that's donated, thank you so much for doing that. If you've shared the GoFundMe, thank you so much for doing that. I didn't think everybody would get this right. I thought maybe somebody might even misclick, but everybody got it. The Scottish Terrier. What did you choose playing Monopoly? Like, what was your go-to token?
Thimble, always the dog or the thimble.
What were your? Let me know in the comments, in the chat. What was your go-to token? I was the car, and I don't know why. I don't like cars. I don't care about cars at all. It just seemed like nobody ever wanted the car, and I didn't want to cause issues. So I was just like, yeah, I'll be the car.
I feel bad for the car.
But like, was anybody ever always the wheelbarrow? Like, did anybody ever pull out the game and think, ooh, can't wait to be the wheelbarrow? Maybe. And if you did, no shade. I just don't know. Question number 12. Speaking of dogs, a Russian dog named Laika was the first dog to do what? Was it the first to become a guide dog, the first to orbit the Earth, the first to receive a military medal, or the first to travel to the North Pole?
This is cute.
Thank you. I know that Andrew Bergoni knows this one because what year is this now? So 8 years ago when he was writing trivia questions for us to host at Cellar Door, I'm 99% sure he wrote a question very similar to this. And I still use it today. So thank you, Andrew. Andrew, you're great, but every single person knew this. The first dog to orbit the Earth. I don't know if they asked Laika if she wanted to go. They just kind of put her up. But the cool thing is...
Poor dog, her ears probably hurt.
The cool thing is, this is not her, but now we have this GIF that I couldn't use during the question because it just gives everything away.
Yay.
But, yeah, what a cool doggo. All right, question number 13. Since 1962, the Hoyas of Georgetown University have used what breed of dog as the mascot for their sports teams? Probably could have done this as a practice question.
I love all these dog questions.
Thank you. What do they use? Is it the English Bulldog, the Great Dane, the Pit Bull, or the German Shepherd?
Hey, we're playing for fun.
I like this question, Andrew. I love you. I think I was the worst. Ooh. Iron game. Ooh, dog. But if somebody else nailed it, now did I be the hat, the dog, or the thimble, the sky? Oh. Lindsay, I apologize to my dogs that can't read, but don't know that I just missed one of them. Great job, everybody. No struggles here. No struggles here. All right. Question 14. All right. Oscars are coming up soon, right? Which film from last year currently leads the nominee field with 12 Academy Award nominations for this year's Oscars? Is it Dune, West Side Story, Belfast, or The Power of the Dog? We need to watch all of these still.
Oh, yeah.
Dune and West Side Story just dropped on HBO Max and Disney Plus.
We need some downtime.
We need some downtime. That's right. We have decaf coffee coming out next week. My friends who have been asking about decaf and a half calf blend. Both of those are coming out soon. All right. 2 people said Dune. 2 people said West Side Story. I haven't watched it yet, but I've heard really good things about the new one.
I mean, I love the original.
Yeah. I was 2 weeks younger than I am right now when I've never seen it, and I just learned that West Side Story is like the modern Romeo and Juliet, right? You told me this? Yeah, I don't know.
Didn't, but...
I'm not as cultured as I like to believe. 10 people correctly said The Power of the Dog. That's the Benedict Cumberbatch one, right? I think it's Netflix. We need to watch that too.
Kirsten Dunst finally getting nominated for an
I love
Oscar.
Kirsten Dunst so much.
It's a big deal for her career.
Good. Question 15. Here's a fun one. Which popular game, we're not talking board games, we're talking games, which popular game was actually prohibited in the U.S., not in the entire U.S., right? I don't want to confuse you. Prohibited in a specific part of the U.S. for 30 years because of ties to the New York City Mafia. So it was in New York that it was prohibited for 30 years. Was it polo, poker, pinball, or pinochle? Just like to say. Look at these good boys. Look at that beautiful girl down below.
Her ears.
I can't get... Well, my favorite thing...
Oh, sorry.
Well, I was just going to say, I wish I had an easier way to zoom in this program that I use here. But my favorite thing about Pierogi is her teeth.
Oh.
Her little teeth. They're so fucking cute. Everybody's in... Sorry, what were you going to say?
Oh, I just remember when we moved to Lamont and we met Corey and Christina. We were like, oh, this is our dog Taco. And they were like, oh, these are our dogs Pierogi, Chorizo,
And then we were like...
and Bert.
Were we all hungry when we were naming our dogs?
It's a buffet.
Yeah, we had the dog buffet. One person said poker. 2 people said pinball. 9 people said pinochle. You know how much the mafia loves their pinochle. It's not pinochle. It's pinball. Believe it or not. So specifically...
Well, it's inconspicuous.
Yeah. So it started in 1942, and it went on until the 70s in certain parts of New York. It was New York City Mayor Fiorello LaGuardia relation to the airport. That's question 15. Let's take a look at the standings. Let's take a look at these dogs. Currently in first is Lindsay. And Jen Widener's up into second. Angelica's Artie and Winnie hanging on to that third place spot. Everybody else take a look. Let's see. I want to check in here. Currently in fourth, smells like victory and cheese. Jen Sternat, that's a drink in fifth. 6 is the Wet Bandits. All right. These dogs. Question number. Next question. 16. Sorry, Gina. When smoking pulled pork, which of the following options is an actual cut of the pig named for a U.S. city? Which of these is something you would actually eat? Is it a Seattle shoulder, a Baltimore belly, a London loin, or a Boston butt?
This makes you uncomfortable.
I knew she was going to say it. I felt real bad. We never ordered.
Yeah, because I took a 2.5 hour nap today.
We were going to get barbecue for dinner.
Well, tomorrow.
Well, they'll still have the...
Jackfruit.
Yeah. All right, everybody's in. If there's one thing I like, it's a nice, thick Boston butt. I also like pulled pork. Question number 17. It's a straight history question. Which president established Yellowstone as our nation's first official national park back on March 1st, 1872, if that helps? Was it Teddy Roosevelt, Ulysses S. Grant, Abraham Lincoln, or Chester A. Arthur? What's his middle name? Alan. Time to lose a question. The Venn diagram of my interest is this session of trivia in a circle, Lindsay. That's adorable. And very true, considering your plaything so far. All right, so we went one of 2 ways. I'm real proud, and I'll say this to all. I think I know everybody on this event right now personally. I'm 99% sure. I'll say this to you all. I'm very happy that nobody put Abraham Lincoln. I feel like everybody looked at the date and said, yeah, it probably wasn't Lincoln. Because he had some other stuff go on a few years earlier. But when we host this question to the general public, I would have gotten quite a few Lincolns. However, you guys correctly said Ulysses S. Grant. 5 of you did. Good job. Definitely a tough one overall. Actually, this is another note I made because I forget everything. This was not the first national park just in the United States. This would become the first ever national park in the world. Yellowstone was. So, trendsetters.
Never been there.
Yeah, we need to go. Question 18. We were talking about frozen waffles earlier today. What was the original name of Kellogg's Eggo waffles when they first introduced them in 1953? Were they Froffles, Griddles, Toaster Cakes, or Fripples?
Froffles.
That's like what a lot of people call disc golf.
Yeah, Froffles.
Let's go play Froffle.
I'm gonna need a frozen pizza after this or something. I'm getting hungry.
Yeah. Well,
We can get.
there's a frozen pizza in there?
We can get barbecue tomorrow.
Yes, we can. We were all definitely hungry naming our dogs. Everybody's in. One person said Fripples, which I love so much. 3 people said Griddles. 4 people said Toaster Cakes. 6 people said Froffles, which is the correct answer. I don't know why they changed it. Lego My Ego. That's a commercial that comes up often. We've talked in the past, Gina and I, every now and then, and it's never her choice, but she doesn't, I don't think you mind it. Every now and then, if we're later at night, we're watching TV, and we're like, oh, I think we're going to fall asleep soon. I'll put on compilations of 90s commercials.
Oh, I love it.
Just for the nostalgia. And I remember falling asleep with the TV playing when I was a kid. And the Eggo commercials were Lego my Eggo. Like that kind of stuff. All right, question 19. Food question. You might want to season your stew with a sauteed mixture of diced carrots, onion, and celery. Maybe some herbs. Known as what? Which of these weird names describes this? Is it a bouquet garni, a mirepoix, a cremolata, or a roux? Froffles equals frozen waffles. Yes, exactly. I love the name Froffles. I don't know why they went with Eggos. Eggo. Wait, is it Eggo, right? What does Eggo mean? Ooh, there's a lot of Urban Dictionary about Eggo. I'm out. I can't do this. I don't want to know what it is. Certain colored waffles you also should not Google. 2 people said bouquet garni. 12 people said mirepoix, which is the correct answer. One interesting thing about the mirepoix you see here with these 3 ingredients and also the herbs, the size that you chop everything into can have a big effect and will actually obviously vary with the different recipes. With real juices. The fuck? Question number 20. We'll do this one. We'll take a look at the standings. All right, I'm going to do this one pretty quickly as well. Which of these has never been one of the marshmallows in Lucky Charms? Which of these down below has not actually been a marshmallow? Is it Blue Moon, Green Clover, Red Heart, or Yellow Star?
Good timing. A lot of companies are doing Lucky Charms stuff.
Yeah, I've seen that. Oh, St. Patrick's Day. That's why.
We will eventually do a Lucky Charms milk latte.
Oh, yeah. That's our goal. When we open our actual cafe for downtime, one of our staples is going to be cereal milk lattes, where you basically, I wake up in the morning, I pour myself a bowl of Lucky Charms, I eat it, I save the milk. You come in, oh, I want a cereal milk latte. I say, yeah, I got it in the fridge. Pour the milk, steam it up, put some espresso in it. You enjoy it. I enjoyed it. So honestly, Lucky Charms do a double duty. But realistically, I won't eat it before we serve it to you. 3 people said the Blue Moon. 1 person said the Green Clover. 4 people said the Red Heart. 6 people said the Yellow Star. Now, this is tricky because there is a heart, but it's pink. It's pink. They do have a red balloon. There's a pink heart and a red balloon. 99 of them in every box, according to Nina.
That was not a fair question.
Oh my God, you're every person at every trivia night. Let's take a look at our standings. The Angelica's already in Winnie up into first, but Lindsay exactly 55 points behind, and 55 points in our trivia is not much. I haven't mentioned this because I think everybody here has played before, but just a reminder, if you haven't yet, make sure you look at not just the standings, but also the points. Because even if you're, quite a ways down the board, no standing right now is too many points away, with 150 points available per question. So, with that said, I'm cruising through these rum and cokes. Question number 21. Where's Nick Payne? What's he doing?
I'm not aware of where.
Here's the one sports question we've got, and I included it because it's about changing a name that we didn't want anymore. On February 2nd of this year, the Washington football team, which had already, done that interim name, announced that beginning with the next NFL season, they will now be known as the Washington what? Is it the Washington Generals, Commanders, Defenders, or Crusaders? Could you imagine being? Never mind.
Oh gosh, I obviously don't know this.
Sports ball. Lucky Charms got me, not a sugar cereal fan. Yeah, fair, Lindsay. I was
As a Lucky Charms fan, it got me.
Yeah, and Gina loves Lucky Charms. Missed it. We've been keeping cereal just because I like to eat it when I'm high. That's the honest truth. We don't keep cereal otherwise.
No.
But I don't have Lucky Charms. I have Pokemon cereal, which I bought obviously because it was Pokemon, but also because looking into it, Pokemon cereal, which is available right now, is basically a mixture of Captain Crunch berries, not the crunch, but the berries, and Lucky Charms marshmallows. So if you like the crunch berries and you like Lucky Charms marshmallows, you should buy Pokemon cereal.
I didn't realize it was that combo. I'm going to eat some.
Yes, there is a little bit left, and you are more than welcome. 2 people said the Generals. 2 people said the Defenders. I'm really happy nobody said the Crusaders, because I just don't... I get that it's not as bad as the Redskins, but I wouldn't want to be a Crusader in the NFL. 10 people said the Commanders, which is the correct answer.
They should have just chosen an animal.
Yeah, they should have just been like the Washington Cheetahs. Who could argue with that? Have you ever seen a cheetah?
Like,
Little baby cheetah.
Grizzly bears. Like,
Yeah, fair.
there's forests in Washington.
Well, there's Chicago Bears.
Not grizzly.
A Lagato Romagnolo is an Italian breed of dog used to hunt down which expensive cooking ingredient. If you have a Lagato Romagnolo, not only are you awesome, you have a dog that can find which of these. Is it saffron, truffles, swiftlet nests, or vanilla beans?
This question is crazy and I love it.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I got a text my mama. My mom asked me to text her when I got home. And I did 3 hours after I got home. But I texted her, which is better than I usually don't. I always forget, and Gina does it. But Gina wasn't with me. Everybody got it! It's those poop mushrooms. Truffles.
You don't like truffles?
No, I'm just kidding. Some mushrooms grow out of poop. These don't specifically. I don't think they do that in Italy. All right, question 23. All right, here's a fun one. In which sport did the U.S. win their first Winter Olympics gold medal in 1924? So split off, we had summer and winter for the first time. In which sport did we win our first gold medal in Winter Olympics? Was it hockey, cross-country skiing, luge, or speed skating? All right, everybody's in. One person said hockey. 4 people said cross-country skiing. 1 person said luge. 6 people said speed skating, which is the correct answer. Great job. It was Apollo Ono's great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. I'm kidding. I don't know. It was Charles Dutroux in the 500-meter speed skating event. Very first U.S. gold medal in the Winter Olympics. Great job, Charles Dutroux. All right, question 24. Which regional cuisine uses a tandoor for roasting meats and baking breads? If you are eating something that came out of a tandoor, you are eating what type of regional cuisine? Is it Ethiopian, Indian, Mexican, or Portuguese? That cereal combo will be the end of me. Yeah, Corey, I don't know how I haven't finished it yet. But also probably because I bought a 6-pound bag of Fruity Pebbles. They're not Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity Pebbles are my favorite.
They're what are they called? Fruited Flakes? Because they're the Meyer brand.
Flakes is not an appetizing word.
No, it's not. But Frosted Flakes is like...
I am 100% in support of generic products.
They're gross. All right, everybody's in. 1 person said Ethiopian, which is delicious. I haven't had bad Ethiopian food. Indian is the correct answer. Your tandoori chicken. All of your naan, if you've ever seen naan being cooked. So if you've never seen, Gina loves it. If you've ever seen naan being cooked, they literally make the dough, they hold it, and they just reach in and they slap it to the side of the tandoor. And it bakes while it's stuck to the side of the clay oven. And then they take it out, get a little butter, a little garlic, a little salt. Question 25. Labrador Retrievers, as we've learned, the most popular dog breed in the U.S., are registered in 3 colors. Which of these is not an official color of a Labrador Retriever? Is it black, chocolate, white, or yellow? Which of these is not?
Sounds like your question about cake.
Ooh, I could go for cake.
Black Forest. Yeah, I'm like, I wasn't even hungry when we sat down.
I told you, I warned you
I
that I said when I wrote this trivia, I was thinking of dogs and I was hungry.
That's our life in a nutshell.
Yes, it is. One person said black. 13 people correctly said white. There is no white. They will often refer to yellow labs as white, but yellow is the registered name, color. All right, let's take a look at the standings. So a slight change here, I believe. The Angelicas already and Winnie in first with 2,397 points. So just a little bit of a bigger lead over Lindsay in second and Jen Sterna up into third with 2145. Everybody else take a look. Snot's got nothing on Taco. I just need to point out has jumped up about 11 places here into fourth. Great job. And not all at once, just since the last time I saw it. And all right. Here we go. Question 26. With which type of food would you employ the knife technique known as a chiffonade? If you are chiffonade-ing something, what type of food are you probably chiffonading? Is it root vegetables, leafy greens, roasted meats, or bread? Dun, dun, dun. All right, everybody's in. One person said bread. One person said roasted meats. 12 people said leafy greens. Great job. You rolled it up into the little thing and then you... all right, question 27. Pizza question. What brand was the first company to mass produce frozen pizzas from their plant in St. Louis Park, Minnesota in 1962? Was it DiGiorno, Jack's, Red Baron, or Totino's? Oh, man. You know what? Here's the good news. We're here supporting the incredible Pierogi. Here's the bad news. You all missed it. The correct answer was Totino's.
What?
Totino's! Married couple, Rose, and I made the note because I knew people would be surprised. Rose and Jim Totino began mass producing frozen pizzas from their plant in St. Louis Park in 1962. Now, from that point, they were acquired by Pillsbury, and then when Pillsbury was acquired by General Mills, now we have Totino's everywhere, but they started out making frozen pizzas. So here's the good news. It doesn't matter that everybody missed it because that means technically everybody got it, right? No, nothing changes. Nobody loses points. But we've all learned something. Put respect on their name. Totino's. Question 28. This is a recent events question. Which artist did not appear during the Super Bowl 55 halftime show held this past February featuring many legends of hip-hop? Was it Snoop Dogg, Mary J. Blige, Eminem, or Kanye West, who was not in the halftime show? Wasn't everybody dogging 50 Cent for doing his hanging upside down thing and like not looking the same that he did 25 years ago? Get the fuck out of here.
People love to hate.
Yeah, that's all people want to do is be mad.
Take a breath.
Yeah. I want to see anybody that was complaining or making fun of him hang upside down and rap in the middle of the Super Bowl.
I can't do either in my living room. Nor would I want to.
Everybody's in, and whether you cared or not, you were informed many times during the Super Bowl that Kanye was there, but he was in the stands. He was not performing as one of the legends of hip-hop and R&B, but Kendrick was, so let's just point that out. Question 29. In 2017, Keenan Thompson, who also just broke a record by performing his 1,500th, what do they call them? Acts on SNL. Sketches, that's it. His 1,500th sketch, which was a record. But in 2017, Keenan surpassed which 90s SNL performer as the show's longest tenured cast member? Was it Al Franken, Tim Meadows, David Spade, or Daryl Hammond?
He also just passed like 1,500.
That's what I was just saying.
Oh, sorry. I was
Yeah, he just did his 1,500th sketch, which was a record. And the other thing, and for those of you who play trivia with us in person, I really enjoy asking this question, so this would be a good time to put it away in here. Keenan Thompson is the first person to be a cast member on SNL who was younger than the show, if that makes sense. So when he joined, I think Keenan was like 24, 25, but SNL was 27 years old, if that makes sense. I love that because he's now also the longest tenured member, and I don't think he's retiring. The correct answer here, this was tough. We're spread across here, but the majority of you did get it. Daryl Hammond was actually on there for 14 seasons. And with 2022 now, Keenan will be in his 20th season, which is incredible. Keenan's been doing sketch comedy as long as I've been alive almost. From all that to this, that's all he's ever done. And now he has a show that's pretty well received too. Keenan.
Yeah, I meant to watch it. I just don't know if we can get it.
I like him. I do miss Kel. Question 30. Pizza question. What country's pizza lovers favor such toppings as eel, semi-dried anchovies, and mayonnaise on their pizza? Which country are you heading to if you want eel, anchovies, and mayonnaise? Is it Iceland, Japan, Singapore, or Norway? You love none of those things.
Oh, well, you know how I was super hungry?
Yeah, this one was in here to make you not.
Oh, Daryl Hammond is the current announcer on SNL too, Andrew said.
I love that. I didn't know that. All right, everybody's in. One person said Iceland, 2 people said Singapore, 4 people said Norway, 6 people said you don't want to go to Japan if you don't want eel, anchovies, or mayonnaise on your pizza. All right.
I still want to go to Japan.
Me too. I want to see the Shiba Inus. All right, let's take our final look at the standings. Let me throw this up here. Angelica's already and Winnie currently in first, but by less than 150 points, which means less than 1 question. Lindsay currently in second. Jen Widener up into third. And again, if you look at the actual points along the right-hand side, it's basically less than 100 between every single place, which every single question is worth 150, and we have 5 questions left to go. All right. I want to, if you guys give me one moment, I want to go see exactly how many Dan's pizza coupons I have left right now, just so I can let you know and we can announce it at the end. So enjoy the dogs. You're going to see my feet for a second. I'll be right back. We'll finish this out. Again, if you're interested and you're able to and you haven't yet, take this opportunity to click on the link down below, the GoFundMe link, and help out Pierogi. That's down below. I'll be back in just about 30 seconds. All right, we're back. We have 5 questions left, and I have six free family-size, any topping pizzas.
Amazing.
So I just want to point out, I don't think, and I'm going to take a second, because I fucking love Dan's Pizza. And I just want to point out, you know, every now and then we get free coupons for pizza or whatever from places, and it's always a free medium one topping pizza, right? Or whatever. Mm-hmm. These are one family size any topping pizzas. And I've got 6 of these to give away. I'm going to give away all of these tonight. And again, to throw it back to Dan's, because Kevin is so amazing. I told him we were doing this tonight for Pierogi, and he said, give away anything you have, and I'll reload you with free pizza coupons.
Yeah, they're great. Family owned.
Yeah, family owned. They've been around since the 70s. They're incredible. So check them out if you haven't, and 6 of you are going to have a very good reason to check them out here in just a little bit. All right. Final set of questions. We have 5 questions left. Here we go. Question 31. What is the title of the 1995 Tupac Shakur album, released while Tupac was serving an 8-month prison sentence? Was it All Eyes on Me, Me Against the World, Tupacalypse Now, or Until the End of Time? You had 2 Totino's questions in the same trivia. Yeah, in the pocket of Totino's. Guys, listen, I'm not. I would love to be Totino's. Give me a call. But I'm not yet. I'm just telling you, pizza on the mind. All right, 6 people said All Eyes on Me. 6 people said Me Against the World. So this album was after
Split.
his near-death shooting. He was shot 5 times in a lobby in New York City. Survived, raps about it, but before, obviously, unfortunately, his fatal shooting. The correct answer is Me Against the World. Me Against the World. Most people would say this is his best album. I think it did the best, but Me Against the World, the correct answer here. Question number 32. I love this. What is it? There are many, but below, only one is correct. Which of the following 4 options is a term that can be used to describe a group of zebras? Collective terms for animals. What is the correct collective term? There are many, but only one below. For a group of zebras. Is it a jumble, a flutter, a dazzle, or a quiver?
Oh, amazing. I want to be the person who names groups of animals.
I agree. This one I will say.
Flamboyance of flamingos.
I know. A parliament of owls. Yeah, a murder of crows.
It's
a crash of rhinoceroses.
Yeah, it's fabulous.
Yeah. So this one actually, though, the best one is a blessing of unicorns. A group of unicorns is a blessing. Yeah, the national animal of Scotland. So the correct answer here, 4 people said jumble, 2 people said quiver, which is what you hold your arrows in. 8 people said a dazzle, which is the correct answer. Now, again, this is just something that's been said. I can't verify it myself, but it's been said that it was named a dazzle by scientists because of how confusing and crazy it is when a group of zebras run. If you look at this GIF, you can completely see where that comes from. Different stripes go in different ways. It's dazzling. Dazzling.
Dazzling the lion.
Question number 33. Creole cuisine originated in Louisiana. If you were down there, which of these dishes are you least likely to find on a New Orleans restaurant menu? Is it jambalaya, gumbo, chimichurri, or oysters? Rockefeller. All right. Gator burger. You ever had a gator burger?
Do you have to ask me that?
The correct answer here, this one's out of Argentina. That's chimichurri.
I have had chimichurri.
Yeah, chimichurri. You know, that's a perfectly good sauce, but not out of not Los Angeles, Louisiana. Question 34. Only 2 questions left, my friend. Andrew Bergoni, once again, you wrote this question 9 years ago, I think. On dogs, what is the name of the claw on the inside of the front legs, positioned analogously to the human thumb? So we have a thumb, but on the front legs of a dog, they have a what? Is it a bull claw, a dew claw, an in claw, or a thumb claw? And to be fair, I didn't take this question from the database that Andrew had back then, but I know that he knows this because that's where I learned it. And I know I've asked it before, so it's seeming like many of you learned it as well, and I'm very excited about that. All right, everybody's in. Correct answer is the dew claw. The dew claw. The little one right up there. All right, we have one question left, barring any tiebreakers, so let's get to it. Question 35. Which publication purchased Wordle? You might have heard of it. The popular online 5-letter word game from creator, here's something you might not have known, his last name, Josh Wardle. For an undisclosed sum in February 2022.
That was a new fact for me.
Yeah, me too. Which publication
This person would have gotten baton.
published? Yeah, who would get baton from where they were?
Actually, maybe.
Anyway, was it the Los Angeles Times, the Washington Post, the New York Times, or Time Magazine?
Capitalism, baby.
I guess in that case, because you would
would've-
say,
yeah,
I would have gotten baton. That's fair.
I was just being silly.
No, you're right, though. It does look different. Do we have a Bob's Burgers trivia coming up? No, we do not.
Unfortunately.
We could? Is the Bob's Burgers movie ever come out?
Not yet. It has not come out yet.
Everybody's in, and unsurprisingly, every single person got this. I will say, props to the New York Times, which is the correct answer. Everybody got it. They haven't put it behind a paywall, and I do believe what they've done is they've just made it to where you can pay and do more Wordles per day. So, I mean, I'm all about that. If they can give me access to more for paying, but leave the one free, great job. And they didn't put it behind like their subscriber paywall, which is what I think people were worried about. So anyway, here are the dogs one more time. Speaking of dogs, let's not forget while we're here. If you're here and you're able and you haven't yet, last time I'm going to mention it, please help out Pierogi, help out Corey and Christina with something I can't even imagine happening to one of our dogs. It's the first thing we said when Gina and I saw what happened. Obviously, we love both of them and we love those dogs, and we thought about it and we instantly said, how would we feel if this was one of our dogs? And I'm sure all of you can appreciate that if you have animals or you don't, and the situation that it puts you in. You want to do everything you can for them, no matter the circumstances. So that's why we're here tonight, to help with that. So thank you guys just for being here, for helping spread the word. If you've shared it, if you've donated, thank you so much. There are multiple people who said they couldn't be here tonight that donated, and that's incredible. And I'm glad that you guys have joined us and hung out with us. So with all of that said, thank you, Corey, Christina. We love you. Please tell the dogs that we love them. Give them big kisses for us. And we're going to go over the final standings. Now, this is the last thing we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to award some prizes. So, again, I'll be emailing you. I've got your email addresses when you logged in here. If you're in first, second, or third place, you're going to be getting something from Downtime Coffee personally. In addition, I went and I grabbed them to make sure how many I had. I've got 6 coupons for Dan's Pizza. So what I'm actually going to do to give out as much as I can tonight, I'm going to do Downtime gift cards for the top 3 participants, and then I'm going to do Dan's Pizza for the next 6 people. So a shit ton of people are getting prizes tonight. I think statistically, it's 66% of you are leaving here with prizes. So I'm doing whatever I can to say thank you for you guys just being here tonight and helping out. So with all of that said, you don't have to remember this. I will reach out to you. Here are the final standings. The Angelicas, Artie and Winnie in first place. Lindsay in second place. Jen Widener in third place. In fourth, we have Snot's Got Nothing on Taco. Jen Sterna in fifth. Wet Bandits in sixth. Smells Like Victory and Cheese in seventh. Jeff D in eighth. It's Over Bananakin in ninth. Rescue Pet Collection Society in 10th. Steffi Star in 11th, Miss Laraca and Company in 12th, Corey and Christina in 13th, Ejo Numero Uno in 14th, and Pepe in 15th. Guys, it doesn't matter where you finished tonight. What matters is that you hung out with us, you had a good time, I hope, and you helped Pierogi. That's what's really important. So thank you guys just for hanging out on this Friday night. If you were one of the individuals in the top 9 places, I'll be contacting you to get you your prize. So with that, please continue if you can, if you're able to share that GoFundMe on your page. That's what we can ask. So thank you guys so much just for being here, for helping out. Thank you so much to Corey and Christina for having 3 amazing dogs and being such incredible people. Anything else, Sam?
No, just thank you all. This is fantastic.
It's nice to be back with you all.
On so many levels. It was a great time.
We will be doing more online events like this. I know I mentioned in the past, but just to give you a heads up, the reason that we haven't is sort of this whole, we're still redoing all the floors in this room and painting and doing all that. So there's a lot going on, but I do want to get back to a normal schedule of hanging out with you all and playing trivia on a regular basis. Even with everything going on in person now, there's something to be said about hanging out with our incredible friends in Canada. Christiane, thank you so much for being here. That's it. That's all.
Yeah, thank you.
Until
all.
next time, my
Have a great
friends.
weekend. We love you all.
We do. Be safe. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other.
Bye.
Take care of your dogs and your cats and any other pets you have. We'll see you
And yourself.
soon. Yeah, take care of yourself.